Welcome. Driving while revoked and driving while suspended citations in Belton, Missouri. Today's video teaches how to manage these risks and eliminate the problems associated with them for you. The driving while suspended and driving while revoked citations are the second most serious repercussion tickets you can receive in Belton, Missouri, other than a DWI. Under the statute, being suspended and being revoked for purposes of criminal prosecution are the same because it's the same very statute with the same elements and the same punishment. Being revoked and being suspended are different, however, and we'll address that in a moment. Let's first get to the elements and the defenses you can submit. Driving doesn't mean driving under this statute. The definition of driving under the statute means operating a motor vehicle. And operating a motor vehicle is defined as actual physical control over it. The important part to you is it does not have to be moving down the street to be guilty of this crime. In fact, the vehicle does not even have to be on to be guilty of the crime. If you've got the tickets and you're in the vehicle, you're in actual physical control of that vehicle, which means you're operating it, which means the police can give you a ticket for it. That's not a defense, and it's important for you to know that. What is a defense, though, is the second element, and that is it has to be on a city road, a county road, or a state highway. So if you're on private property, if you're in your backyard or on a farm, you're not guilty of driving while suspended or driving while revoked. It's important for you to know that in case that applies to you. A third nuance is a change in the law, and that is you can be completely innocent, never have anything done to you in Missouri, but be suspended in Kansas or revoked, say, in Iowa, and still be guilty of the crime. And that is because the third element is that you're suspended or revoked in Missouri or any other state. That's different than it used to be. The single most common defense people bring up is that they did not know that they were suspended. Nobody told them that they were revoked. You should not bring this up. I'd recommend against it. It only serves to irritate the prosecutor and the judge because they both know that's not a defense under the law and it's simply wasting their time for an irrelevant manner. What you should be doing is calling a professional, an attorney, that regularly practices in Belton, Missouri, who can manage this risk and knows how to alleviate it. You can find additional details at my website, which we're presenting here. Now, the way that you do that, the first type of thing that you do is attempt to get reinstated. Even if it's only a hardship license, even if it's only a restricted license, an attorney regularly practicing in Belton, Missouri, who can get you temporarily reinstated may be able to eliminate your risk entirely. They can do this by petitioning the circuit court perhaps, or petitioning the Department of Revenue Driver's License Bureau to get a restricted or a hardship license. For some unlucky people, say you have a 5-year or a 10-year denial, or you have a child support issue, or a warrant that's difficult to undo. In those instances, you're going to have to be going and appealing straight to Judge Curry. The prosecutor may not want to negotiate with you. You have certain virtues, which we're going to want to accentuate, and you have certain vices, which we're going to want to manage. This may take some time. We may want to do some steps in advance to present you to the judge to avoid the conviction. Driving while suspended and driving while revoked citations have mandatory minimum 48 hours or more of jail time, depending upon the situation. Multiple offenses can be felony prosecutions. Remember, you're in Belton, Missouri. It's a fixable problem. So you need to fix it now before you get another citation in a jurisdiction that cannot be fixed. It's important to know that, and it's important to manage it from the start. And a professional regularly practicing in the area can. Budget accordingly. A driving while suspended and driving while revoked citation is the second most expensive ticket you can get other than a DWI. Expect to be spending between $825 and $1,250. You're going to want to budget accordingly. And the sooner you start, the sooner you'll be able to do it. You may have additional questions. I'd encourage you to visit my website, where I've posted additional details regarding this. Also, call my law office because there may be additional details that apply to your case that I can apply to help you. Well, this is Driving While Suspended, Driving While Revoked in Belton. I hope I've been helpful. Thank you for joining me today.